and welcome back to MW Barbie Dolls. Today I was really wanting to make a Wednesday Addams inspired doll because it's nearing Halloween. And so the doll that I chose to use is Marina from Mermaid on Land. If you haven't seen the show, you should definitely check it out. Link in the description. And I chose her because she has really long black hair, which I think will be really good to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and get her ready for the makeover by changing her into a white makeover robe. So let's get started. First things first, I'm going to do her hair. So I'm putting some spray in it and then I'm going to brush it out. Okay, so now that it's all brushed out, I'm going to part her hair into two pieces in order to give her two even braids. Then I'm just going to go ahead and braid both sides of her hair, starting with one side and then doing the other. And then in the Addams Family movie that I watched recently, the ends of her hair were tied into like rope nooses. So that is what I'm going to try to do with this doll's hair. And my idea is folding her hair up and so it creates a loop at the bottom, but I'm not quite sure how good this is going to look. And so far it's kind of looking terrible, but it's the best I can do and I'm going to try again later. But for now I'm going to move on to repainting her face a little bit. So because her lips are purple right now, I'm going to go over it in a bit of a red, which I know that Wednesday doesn't usually have red lipstick, but I think that this will sort of neutralize the purple. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is giving her a little bit of black on the top of her eyes. And then I'm going to just try to fix her braids. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it off camera and be right back. Okay, and the next thing to do is to make her a dress using this black fabric. I'm just going to cut a section off because I don't need all of it. And so then I'm just going to measure the doll on the fabric. And so that is the basic design of how it is going to look. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. I decided to do the sleeves a little bit differently, so this is actually how it's going to look. And so then this is how it is going to look on the doll. And I'm actually going to do the sleeves in a different fabric. And so now I'm going to sew it up. Okay, now that I have the shoulder part sewn up, I can make the sleeves. Even though I never actually saw a Wednesday dress that has white sleeves, I thought that it would look really nice on the dress that I'm making. And that orange chalk wasn't really showing up, so I used some purple marker instead. Now it's time to cut out the sleeves. And here they are cut out. So next I'm going to sew them into the armpit of the dress. And now that the sleeve is sewn onto the shoulder of the dress, I can sew it together into the actual sleeve part. And this is how it turned out. So now to do that same process over again. So with both sleeves sewn on, now I can sew the sides of the dress. And this is the entire dress sewn. So now I'm just going to turn the whole thing inside out, or technically outside out. And now that it's turned right side out, I'm going to try the dress on my Wednesday doll. And this is how it looks, but I'm sure there's something missing, which I'm going to do a white collar. So now that I have the white strips cut out, I'm just going to sew them onto the top of the dress. And with that, the dress is done. And I am very proud of myself, and I think it looks great. And so the final thing I'm going to do is tie a waistband onto the dress just to give it a little bit more of a fit and flare shape, which is the kind of dress that Wednesday wears. And I also went ahead and fixed the bottoms of her hair, and I think it looks better than before, at least. And I think it sort of gives the tied noose vibe, I think. It's the best I could do. And so with that, I have finished my Wednesday Addams Barbie makeover. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!